Good afternoon. My name is Brian Burwell out of the Ohio Valley District. I work out of Plainfield Nights, and today I'm going to be talking about safely using a jack. The first thing I always do when I want to use a jack is to check the safety data plate. I've got to know how much I can jack up with this jack. So when we're inspecting that, we can see that this jack can jack up 12,000 pounds. On this safety data plate, we can see a few other warnings. Before using this jack, be sure you have read and understood the instructions and warnings in the label and owner's manual. We keep one in the office. Inspect the jack before each use. Inspect the work area before each use. Identify appropriate vehicle lift points before using the jack. Make sure the load does not exceed the rating capacity of the jack. Use the jack only as a lift, not as a support stand. Always use the jack as intended. Once I've inspected the safety data plate, I'm going to inspect the jack itself. First thing I'm going to do is inspect the wheels. I'm going to look at each wheel. Look for any damage on the wheel itself. Make sure that it rolls back and forth and functions properly. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to check the lifting plate itself. Make sure that it's functional, it's not coming off the jack, that it spins, that there's no cracks going through it. This is a safe plate. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to check the line going up. Make sure that there's no cracks, cuts, any damage. The next thing I'm going to do is to check the handle. Does it work in all positions? And I'm going to make sure my handle's tightened. And I'm going to lift the jack. Once we've seen that the jack is not leaking any air, that it's holding up in place, we're going to release the air and put the jack down in a safe manner. And that is how you safely inspect a jack before each use. Remember, the most important stop of the day is the last stop at home. Work safely to ensure that that is your last stop.